dude, dude.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Entitled Sickos Project, where we're back again with, believe it or not, a project. Something that me and Spencer started a long time
Wait,
ago.
a project? What the fuck? I was told this was gonna be Untitled Sickos Deli. This is bullshit. I quit.
Sorry, man. You'll get your roast beef after the stream. I'm Bears fan, alongside my lovely co-hosts, Carsausage, Kamane, MaskedAura, Magnum Trash, and Nickman. I fucked that up. I need to remember that whenever I'm starting the intro, I need to name the names. I keep on forgetting that.
Norm, and I want my normal beer.
Well, guess what? You'll get your old football back. But anywho, chat, welcome to Tankmno Bowl, an idea that we made a long time ago. Now, what is Tankmno Bowl? Well, it's a thing. There's a thing called What If Sports, where it allows you to generate just a random matchup between any team. So, a while ago, me and Spencer thought, hey, this would be fun to do. So we did it. We got through it. It was a pretty decent project that we kind of worked close on. And then we realized, oh shit, we can't save the games. And thus, Tankmno Bowl was dead just as it was birthed. But now we're back again. And we're gonna do something fun this go around. We're just gonna fucking rapid fire through a lot of these. So, we will start with a small welcome mat real quick though, and talk about the Edmonton Oilers before we begin. Sad. That's all I gotta say.
I mean,
Thank you.
Let's feel about this. I'm gonna say this till the cows come home. Edmonton needs a goaltender. They're below average goaltending. It's what's gonna hold them back from a Stanley.
I'll add to that. They need They need goaltending and they need defense. I will add to that.
When you say "till the cows come home," that's not very long for you because you live in Chilliwack.
But yes, congratulations to the Florida Panthers for making Florida the state of hockey.
I will be making an abridged Sickos guide, for next year. Look for that when NHL season happens. But I will be recording now because fuck it.
All right. Well, chat. The first team
Damn
on our
you
list
misspelled Tankmno Bowl.
No.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna keep that there. Because you told me my spelling was good, I went and changed it.
Fuck you!
Anywho, chat. Our first representative of Tankmno Bowl, the 2016 San Francisco 49ers. Now, there's a lot about this team that can be said. It was the Chip Kelly years. Who here loves Chip Kelly? Raise your hand. If any of you raise your hand, we're firing you.
Respect the Raiders offensive coordinator. What's wrong with you?
My bad. Also, you may be asking, what's Colin Kaepernick doing right next to it? That is a little thing that I made called the polar bear in Tankmno Bowl. It's more to represent a player that I find quite wacky, or rather interesting to be on this team at this time. For this, I chose Colin Kaepernick because, well, Carlos Hyde isn't a well-known name.
And this was the year where he did the thing where he got on his knee during the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah.
True. Actually, do you want to know who was on this 49ers team?
Who?
Christian Ponder.
True.
Oh.
Good lord, they really did have no better off.
Blaine Gabbert, too.
True.
That is legend.
Oh,
well, motherfucker.
Blaine Gabbert didn't start, then they realized, oh, fuck it, we might as well put Colin Kaepernick.
Nightmare blunt rotation.
Oh my god, that's right.
Representing the Chicago Bears, we have 2016. Not that far.
Jeez, it kind of seems like you're
Uh,
this is just the 2016 NFL season.
And I have Matt Barkley highlighted. Jay Cutler and Brian Hoyer are on this team, but Matt Barkley has the most passing yards. And as of a couple minutes ago, we will just be going off who started more. And Matt Barkley started the most games.
Are we just going
So,
by? Are we just going by quarterback? Is the like for the players? Are we just going?
Oh no,
quarterback?
because this next player, representing the Cincinnati Bengals, we have 2019. Who remembers Tyler Eifert?
You should have put in Jordan Howard, dude. You should have put it
In 20 for the Bears. Yeah, but Matt Barkley's funnier.
And Matt Barkley almost beat the Packers in 2016.
Yeah, Tyler Eifert for the Bengals in 2019. However, chat, we have some royalty in the room. Representing the Buffalo Bills. If the glove doesn't fit, you must quit.
God.
You gotta review. You gotta.
OJ Simpson.
Yeah, I know. It's still not showing up on the goddamn.
There it is. There it is.
Keep in mind the stream is delayed by like 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
my bad.
Why'd you have to say it like a lunch lady, though?
You didn't. No need to yell. No need to yell.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Now that's yelling.
You know the pain, Luke. Now you know the pain.
Anywho, to a team with less controversy, the 2022 Broncos.
Hooray. Here comes Latavius Murray.
Latavius Murray, chat.
Whoa!
Not what
Hey,
they want.
hey.
Hey, yo, we don't do that here. What the fuck? Who fucked with this? Who fucked with this? Who over here did a bad?
Hey,
no,
who's Anonymous Turtle?
We don't know. They're anonymous. We might as well just do the Packers. Anywho, the 2005 Packers. Kabir Bajama Bijalima. He had a ton of sacks.
The only reason I remember him is because of this story I read on the internet where this like super racist dude didn't know how the fuck you said his name. So they just called him Oogie Boogie.
Oh my god.
Not even fucking.
Up next, with a team that's probably less controversial than that, the 2017 Cleveland Browns, our first 0-17 on our list.
0-16.
Our first winless team, I should say. Yeah, they were bad, but also, chat. Remember Jason McCourty?
And his twin brother, Devin McCourty?
Devin. Well, we're not going too far because we have another winless team right up on the docket, and that's the 1976 Buccaneers. And their polar bear is Dave Green. I have no idea why I picked him. I think it's because he was a kicker and a punter. I think he worked double time.
David Green. Singing.
Anywho, I heard you guys like sucking. Oh, that's not the that's the wrong one. Speaking of sucking, speaking of sucking, Josh Rosen. But Chandler Jones was on the Cardinals in 2018 before he went off the deep end, chat.
You know who else was in that quarterback room? Mike Glennon and Sam Bradford.
Yeah, they did. I know. I remember because the Bears started. The Bears played, and Josh Rosen's first appearance, and he sucked. And
Hey, Beat the Packers though.
True.
We
Up
got a
next,
pick six off him, didn't we? We got to look at.
I think so. I think it was DeAndre Houston Carson that did it. Up next, the 2000 Chargers. If you may be asking, is this the Ryan Leaf led Chargers? Yes, it is. Anywho,
Best player, Junior CU.
Say out.
Anywho, chat, do you miss when the Chiefs were bad? Because here are some bad Chiefs.
Oh,
Starter of this team, Brady fucking Quinn.
the Brady Quinn era starts now.
The Brady Quinn era of the Kansas City Chiefs starts now. And the year before that, we officially have Suck for Luck.
Yes!
With this one, Mr. Dan Orlovsky.
I feel like this isn't the only time we're going to be seeing Safety Dan.
True. Up next, this one's kind of surprising. We have the 2023 Washington Commanders. That says Chase Daniels. That he was not on that team. I meant to put Chase Young.
Come on, Taegan.
Up next, how about them Cowboys, chat? How about them 1989 Cowboys?
Okay, I was about to say a lot of recency bias here. A lot of
Jim Jeffcoat, one of the best players on that team, unironically, with one of the coolest names. Speaking of which, this was one of the teams that got an automatic bid because there was just no other team that was worse than this. The 2007 Dolphins with Marty Booker. Up next, we have some more truly dog shit. In the 1968 Philadelphia Eagles, why is Marty Booker there twice?
Who did this? Who's doing these gaslight edits to the spreadsheet?
Up next, from an automatic bid from our resident Falcons fan, Ren has nominated the 2020 Atlanta Falcons.
Again, I feel like there's some recency bias here. I feel like
100%. There's definitely recent bias with this one. Up
explain
next,
it how you explained it to me. Why there's so many more recent teams.
Simply put, it's harder to be bad. It's harder to be bad now than it is to be back in the day. At least that's how I think. It is a lot harder to. It's a lot harder to lose 14 games than it is to lose 14 games back in the day.
You got the link because I'm kind of tired of this being delayed. I'm kind of tired.
It should be in the group chat.
Too bad, suck it.
Where is it?
It should be in the group chat.
It's not.
I think
there.
I posted it there.
It's not.
No, you posted it just to me.
Okay, I'm there. I'm here. Hi.
You moron.
Anywho, up next, speaking of recency bias, the 2024 Giants.
And with an
automatic bid from Kamain, we have the 2021 Jacksonville Jaguars with.
Boy, if I don't have an axe to grind with this one.
True. Speaking of more recency bias, we have the 2020 Jets with Frank Gore on the roster.
Oh, that's Frank Gore.
After that, we have the last winless team. The most memorable one, we have the 2008 Lions.
Oh man, my mom was so mad that year. She got a Calvin Johnson jersey, and they didn't win a single game.
Damn, that's rough. Up next, 2010 Panthers. Charles Johnson. I don't remember why I chose them. Up next after that,
I'm surprised you didn't pick. I'm surprised you didn't pick that one dude.
Nah.
Pickles. I can't remember his real name.
The 1990 Patriots with Irving Fryer. After that, we have the 2014 Oakland Raiders. After that, we have the greatest shit on turf. With the 2009 Rams. After that, we're still staying in the 2000s with the 2007 Ravens. After that, we're going back in time a little bit with the 1999 Saints. Afterwards, with a nomination from Mr. MaskedAura and Freeman, we have the 2008 Seahawks. From that, we have the 1969 Steelers. After that, we have the 2022 Texans. After that, we have not the Titans, but the 1973 Oilers. And last but not least, with Spencer's bid, we have the 1984 Vikings.
Rufus Bess.
Rufus Bess, the GOAT.
best.
Lucas Van Ness. No wonder he plays like he's from 1984.
So now we do simming. Simply put, the games are for Spencer to know. The games are away. The games are away team and then home team. So away team first, a home team second.
All right.
Because that'll matter. So now we get to simming.
Which is different from stimming, by the way.
Kansas City Chiefs of 2012 versus the...
All right. Oh, right. I forgot the randomizer where we... do we randomize the weather, or do we just have it just be like...
We'll have it be normal for now. Like, once we get later on into the season, that's when we'll kind of do the fucky shit. Anywho,
right.
chat, I am simming the first game, in a shocker, Chad, in a complete and utter shocker. The 2012 Kansas City Chiefs lose to the San Diego Chargers, 22-10.
Damn. Ryan Leaf went off. Ryan Leaf,
19 completions with 29 attempts, 261 yards, one passing touchdown, and an interception. Doesn't look like there are any chokes, so we will just put that in. And
right.
chat, I will have this be known that you want to know the best part about Tankmno Bowl? You want to know how you win? You lose! So the Chiefs actually end up winning this.
They can't keep getting away with it.
The Chiefs have won again, chat. How does that make you feel?
All right. So that means we got the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a pretty standard slobber knocker. The player of the game, Kelvin Martin, aka K-Mart. Pretty straightforward affair. Not a lot of passing, not a lot of offense, really. Cowboys win it 24-7, which means, hey, they lose.
Insane.
Hey.
Why don't you go next, Spencer?
That was me going. Okay, so in that case, we do that, and our next game is going to be Buccaneers Falcons. Oh boy, we have two completely different eras of team here. We got the 70s clashing with the 2020s. Won't that be a hoot? Steve Spurrier versus Matt Ryan. And hey, the Falcons didn't choke it this time. Well, they almost did, but they were up 17-0 at the half. and then the Buccaneers scored 2 touchdowns.
I see. So I just did Bengals Browns. Bengals win 24-21. So of course, in that case they lose. But the Browns definitely tried to come back. They tried their damnedest, but that's not the funny part of the game. Chat, you want to know what I just saw? Deshaun Kaiser threw 38 passes, 23 completions, 273 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 INTs. And Jesse Bates had 2 INTs on the day. Andy Dalton, of course, also went 16 for 23, throwing for 247 yards and 2 touchdowns.
If
Sounds
that
about
isn't
right.
the Brownsiest fucking stat line you've ever heard.
It's pretty funny, that's for damn sure. Up next,
Next
I will
up,
go.
okay.
I have Raiders Patriots. So this Raiders team is in Oakland, chat. Remember Oakland? No, you
Mhm.
don't. The NFL doesn't want you to remember Oakland.
Just like they don't want you to remember St. Louis or San Diego or Houston that one time, or the fact that there is a different Cleveland Browns team, or that Antonio Brown exists.
Yeah. Well, going into this game, the Oakland Raiders come out with a very strong 28-10 victory, meaning once again the Patriots get away with it. Even in Sim, they're unstoppable. But yes, not much to really note of this game, chat. The only thing that's kind of funny is that Latavius Murray had 12 rushes for 121 yards, and Derek Carr went 10 for 20, 153 yards, and a pick.
All right.
Also, Tommy Hodson, 11 completions for 27 yards and 103 yards. Holy shit, that's bad.
All right. So, Dolphins Colts, because I believe it's my turn now.
Yep.
34-31, and guess what? This is our first ever overtime game.
Ooh, explain us how overtime goes.
Well, basically, this started as a pretty standard affair until the second half, where neither team were very keen on scoring in the third quarter. Then Jeremy Ross gets a 10-yard run with an Adam Vinatieri kick. And then only five and a half minutes later, Joseph Adai gets a 5-yard pass from Curtis Painter, putting the Colts up 17-31. Thank you, Adam Vinatieri. 5:38 left in the game. Really, this game should be over. But no, here comes Ronnie Brown, aka the real quarterback of the 2007 Dolphins, to score 2 touchdowns, one on a 5-yard run and one on a 1-yard run. Both kicks by Jay Feely are good. It's 31-31 in overtime. And
Nice.
yeah, so we're in overtime, and guess how long overtime takes?
Two plays.
No, the opposite of that.
Well,
-2.
It goes. Miami kicks it off. Indianapolis catches the ball at the 6, returns to the 22. Colts can't really do anything with the ball, and then Adam Vinatieri from 51 yards out tries it. No good. There's 9:12 left to go. Leo Lemon does nothing, so they punt at their own 44. And then the Colts try again. 2 minutes remaining in overtime. Vinatieri tries from 57 yards out. It's no good. The Dolphins try again. Call a timeout with 51 seconds left. They basically are trying their best. They can't do anything with this God-given field position. Finally, from 8 yards out of the end zone, they have to kick the field goal. And it's finally good from 25 yards. And
my god.
5 seconds left in overtime, it goes to the uprights. This absolute stinker. Which tells me they knew about this dumb experiment.
That sounds like the type of game you'd see in it sounds like the type of game the Dolphins played with the Steelers, except it sounds like it was just a lot more. It sounds like it just was a lot more shitty because I don't think there was crazy weather for this. It was just shitty football at its finest.
Yeah, because it's the Colts in 2011. They were playing in Lucas Oil.
Ah,
God.
Yeah, that's that sounds about right.
Well, while that's all happening, the Pittsburgh Steelers lose against the Kobe Jets 31-36. Not much funny shit really happened. Except for this. LaMichael Pirine. Who is this guy? I have no idea. But he had 8 attempts for 47 yards, pretty decent, and he had 1 catch that went 73 yards for a touchdown. So, young guy got the rock. That's cool. That's interesting. Other than that, not much else really happened. So, up next, I will input that score. I picked the wrong fucking game again. My ass needs an air fryer.
Thankfully, I have the score for this game. And not much to write home about. They both kind of had shitty games. The best player was David Johnson, and he got a total whopping 64 yards on 18 attempts that game, with his longest being 17. And Ricky Williams did 1 yard worse than him. But hey, Josh Rosen threw a touchdown at some point.
Josh Rosen threw a touchdown.
Rosen.
Our GOAT. He's gonna lead this team to the promised land. He's gonna become he's. There were 7 mistakes made ahead of him, and he's gonna make 7 of those. There were 9 mistakes made ahead of them, and he's gonna turn those 9 mistakes into losses. Up next, we have the Carolina Panthers versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this game will be played in Jacksonville. And believe it or not, the Jacksonville Jaguars are the losers of this game.
No.
Loser! No, you're a loser. Holy shit, Trevor Lawrence, 17 completions for 22 attempts, 214 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He had a solid-ass game, and the defense fucking sold on him.
Not satisfied with 1-0.
A very standard.
Oh boy.
If you think that's bad, Jonathan Stewart, 14 attempts, 22 yards, 2 touchdowns. You heard me right. He averaged basically 1.5 yards per carry and got 2 touchdowns. His longest run for the day was 4 yards.
I like to imagine in this universe, Urban Meyer also was grinding on co-eds.
Dude, just you fucking wait until week 2.
Listen, the Urban Meyer dolphin drawing, it still exists in this universe.
Oh my god.
Next up, we got the 2024 Giants and the 2023 Washington Commanders. Surprisingly, this feels like a real game that might have
Who's
happened.
the starter for this one? Drew Lock? Like,
No, it's Daniel Jones versus Sam Howell.
I see.
Oh.
I didn't know if I didn't know if Daniel Jones was. How are we doing quarterbacks for this? In this
We
again?
we said the person that started the most games. That's what you guys wanted, so that's what we're going to be doing.
Cool. I just
just
didn't
went
think
with
that Daniel.
whoever's the starter. Whoever
I just didn't know
spat
that.
out as the starter.
I just
All
didn't
good.
know if Daniel Jones was the one who started the most. I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Yeah, it got real close at the end, but simply put, the Theo Johnson just had that that dog in him. Well, actually, that was just a garbage time touchdown.
Lol. Up next, we have the San Francisco 49ers facing the Seattle Seahawks. Luke, I'm taking you to the sideline. As a Seahawks fan, are you hoping that they win or lose this game?
What in this universe? What is the first overall pick? In this,
The first overall pick, it's it's the winner of the Tank Bowl.
that's it. Just bragging
Yep.
rights.
Yes, bragging rights. You actually get worse. They actually take the best player from your team.
The first overall pick is actually Trevor Simeon.
True. Well, up next. Holy shit, we have a
Northwestern Legends?
barn burner. What the fuck? Oh
happened?
my god. Oh, buddy. We have our first hype game moment. This was a game between Colin Kaepernick and Seneca Wallace. So, one sec. I'm going to quickly do that in a moment. But we have some big happenings. The San Francisco 49ers get out to a 24-10 lead in the first half. However, the Seahawks strike back. They strike back hard. The Seahawks then proceed after the first half. It goes T.J. Duckett run 24-17. It then goes Julius Jones 5-yard touchdown run 24-24. Jeremy Curley 7-yard pass from Colin Kaepernick 31-24. Deion Branch 69-yard pass from Seneca Wallace 34-34 with 8:54 left to go. Phil Dawson for the Niners kicks a 48-yard field goal. And then here comes the craziest last 2 minutes of football you will ever hear. 2-minute warning hits. Seattle runs up the middle, calls timeout. I don't know. I think there might have been an injury. Seneca Wallace completes a pass with 1:55 to go for 14 yards to Robinson. Weaver pounds for 3 yards. Morris pounds for 8 yards. Jones carries the ball and is tackled for no gain. There's 1 minute left on the clock. The Niners are refusing to use any of their timeouts, and with a minute left, Jones scores from a draw play 10 yards up the middle, and the Seahawks are up 38-34. So, it's the final San Francisco 49ers drive. Colin Kaepernick is coming out like Jimmy Garoppolo did during the Super Bowl.
Oh, no.
Colin Kaepernick's pass to Smith, who makes the catch, falls forward for a 16-yard gain. Also, they got the ball at their own 36. San Francisco calls a timeout. Kaepernick overthrows Curly and the ball is incomplete. Colin Kaepernick completes the pass to Sear, who gets a few steps before running out of bounds for a 11-yard game. Kaepernick scrambles to the sideline for 7 yards and runs out of bounds. There is a penalty on the play as well. Encroachment by the Seattle Seahawks. 5-yard penalty. Kaepernick then scrambles again with 21 seconds on the clock for 12 yards out of bounds. They are 25 yards away from the end zone. Kaepernick then gives Hyde the ball on a sweep for 2 yards. For 2 yards. It is now basically after that, Kaepernick runs to the sideline for 12 yards and out of bounds. With 10 seconds left at the 11-yard line, San Francisco calls a timeout. Kaepernick, 10 seconds on the clock, overthrows Curly, and the pass is incomplete. With 4 seconds on the clock, ball at the 11, Kaepernick hits a dime to the end zone to Carlos Hyde. The San Francisco 49ers win on a last-minute touchdown, 40-38. Oh boy.
Surprisingly, this is not.
high quality.
Surprisingly,
True.
that's not scoregami. That is somehow not scoregami.
This game is such a quality football. Not in this kind of scenario. I don't believe.
Well, it didn't happen.
Told by the
That's what-
Republicans,
that's the
manipulate everybody else. I don't believe this whatsoever. This game had too much points scored.
This is a liberal.
Well,
Carlos Hyde
touchdowns
had
are a
3
liberal myth.
touchdowns.
Well, maybe a 17-20 slogfest between the Houston Oilers and the Denver Broncos is a bit more your speed.
I
I
know
show
some
speed.
good old-fashioned hard-nosed football.
Ah man, I've been dying for some good old shitty football. Let's go.
How would you like the player of the game to be Latavius Murray with all 77 yards?
God, that sounds horrible. I love it.
Yeah, buddy. His longest being a 43-yarder, and that was the opening touchdown. Technically, there was a 10-point choke, but who cares?
It was 10 points. We've seen worse.
It was 10 points, and Melvin Gordon scored the touchdown with 18 seconds left to go. Whatever.
So, chat.
Hey, no, Melvin Gordon scoring. Did he fumble before he scored?
I can't remember if he.
Also, I think the 49ers score is backwards. No, he was still good. Wait, what year is the Broncos?
This is the
2022.
2022 Broncos.
Either way,
I didn't fall off the
Russell
cliff yet.
Wilson.
I don't think.
This was the Nathaniel Hackett Broncos.
Yeah.
Also, anywho, chat, we are taking a trip to the Edward Jones Dome. That's right. We're in St. Louis. And oh my god, we had another fucking oh fucking Christ. Chat. So let me just tell you something. Kaimi Fairbairn. You want to know how many field goals he hit?
How many?
He hit fucking 6 of them. And you want to know something? The Texans win 25-21. Kaimi Fairbairn. The Texans scored a Damon Pierce 13-yard touchdown and then decided, nah, we're good, fam. We'll kick field goals.
This was before Fairbairn. This was before Fairbairn was good too, I think. So this was
42-yarder, 49-yarder, 54-yarder, 45-yarder. Over two-thirds of his kicks were over 45 yards.
this was before Fairbairn was actually good, I think. So
Oh no, you think that's bad? Josh Brown, the kicker for the St. Louis Rams, he missed both his kicks. Fucking Kaimi Fairbairn called a game, chat. He was like, I heard someone talking shit. I'm actually him.
Yeah, meanwhile, Lions Packers. Not much change from reality, just like the Lions looked like the '08 Lions looked like the '08 Lions that kept losing all those games. And Brett Favre played a very Brett Favre game. 20 complete 20 for 30, 260 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
What happened to do the Browns and do the Browns and Lions meet at all this season?
No, they
That's our
don't.
Super Bowl,
sadly.
man.
They do
Aw.
meet Tampa Bay, though. They do meet Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
If I may, can I make a suggestion? The Lions should maybe reduce their playbook to just one play. Just heave it to Megatron.
That's true.
Fuck it. He did. Fuck it. Calvin Johnson down there somewhere. Fuck it.
True. Ooh. So, I am up next, and for Monday Night Football chat, we have a classic. The Minnesota Vikings take on the Chicago Bears in a overtime classic.
Ooh.
Okay. So, here's how the game starts off. Jordan Howard, 46-yard run. Then a Zach Miller 2-yard pass from Brian Hoyer. Eddie Royal 8-yard pass from Brian Hoyer. Matt Jones with a 3-yard pass from Tarmy Kramer. Connor Barth kicks it in 24-7 after half. The Vikings, Alfred Anderson 22-yard run. Leo Lewis 8-yard pass from Kramer. Alshon Jeffrey 5-yard pass from Hoyer. Jan Sternrud 36-yard field goal, and with 6 seconds on the clock, Sammy White gets a 27-yard pass from Tommy Kramer to tie it up before overtime. And now we go into overtime, chat. Bears get fucking where's the fucking overtime? Oh, there it is. Bears win the kickoff. Bears win the coin toss. Howard pounds it for 4 yards. Perry rushes for 1 yard. Who the fuck's Perry? Hoyer throws it to Meredith for a 13-yard gain. Jeremy Langford stopped at the line. False start on Chicago. Carey gains 5 yards to a sweep. Hoyer hits Royal for a 14-yard gain. Hoyer overthrows Alshon Jeffrey, incomplete pass. Hoyer overthrows Miller, incomplete pass. Hoyer throws a pass to Meredith for 29 yards, and then Jordan Howard runs it up the middle for 14 yards on a draw play. And then with the game-winning touchdown, Daheem Carey gets 2 yards on a pitch right. Chicago wins 37-31.
Holy shit.
Both quarterbacks played pretty well, except Connor Barth, who missed two 40-yard who missed a 40 and 49-yard field goal. Fuck that guy.
That sounds about Vikings.
Yeah. Brian Hoyer gets player of the game. 18 completions, 28 yards, 232 passing yards, 28 attempts, and 3 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first shutout of the season.
Ooh.
I'm interested.
Can you guess who got shut out?
Was it the Bills?
I'm gonna say the Bills.
Yes, it was the Bills.
Was it like 35-0?
34-0. You were very
Oh my god!
Gee, not even OJ can save them? Not even OJ.
OJ wouldn't even be
the Ravens fucking murdered the Bills, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, OJ Simpson wouldn't even be the best runner on the Ravens. He wouldn't even be the second best. He was the third best runner on the field that day. 44 yards on 13 rushing attempts.
The Ravens is that they never really had like a truly awful team. Unless you count
Right.
back when they were in Cleveland, but we don't count that. We don't.
Yeah, we don't.
It gives me great pleasure to say, if you play like shit, you must quit.
Oh no, chat. I think we found OJ's wife's killer.
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. All right. In a generational matchup for the ages, we have the 2019 Cincinnati Bengals going up against the 2021 Jacksonville Jaguars.
Remember to spend the night out at a bar with your family, folks.
No, oh my god. Chat.
This is the career-defining Urban Meyer game. Let's kick it off, shall we?
I'm just gonna send this into the server, and I think this is gonna say just about everything it should.
What is this?
Oh wow!
Game?
Whoa! Oh boy!
For those who don't know, Trevor Lawrence threw 23 through 40. Trevor Lawrence versus the Cincinnati Bengals defense. Through 41 attempts, completed the ball 23 times, threw for 268 yards and 2 touchdowns. And how many fingers are on your hands, guys?
5.
That's how many interceptions he threw. Believe it or not, the fucking Jaguars did not win this game. Big fucking shocker.
Yeah, they got.
And you know what we do after this? We go to the bar.
Yeah,
this is a
feel
great
like I throw
game.
more than 4. You gotta wait for the playoffs to do that. You gotta wait for the playoffs to win that.
Are you not familiar with Urban Meyer's tenure?
Chat, you forget sometimes. The goal is not to win, it's to lose. And I want to say the Jaguars are doing a phenomenal job. Congratulations to Trevor Lawrence.
Not satisfied with 2-0.
You know who surprisingly
scores backwards.
Didn't throw an interception? Brett Favre, as he leads his team to an easy victory against the 2023 Washington Commanders. You thought Sam Howell had yards? Here comes Brett Favre with 252 on the day, and he even got 1 yard rush. Oh wait, no yards rushing.
Ooh.
So yeah, by losing, you win, Commanders. Yay! Yay, you!
Congratulations. Up next, we have the Chicago Bears versus the Detroit Lions.
Ooh.
And chat, I have breaking news.
Oh,
Call the papers. The Detroit Lions have won a football game.
No,
what?
The Detroit Lions won. They won off a last-second field goal. They won 30-29.
Why did it have to be my team?
Of course, it's against the Bears. Why not?
Oh no! You want to know what's worse? The Bears scored 20 points in the second quarter. They were up 23-14.
Jesus Christ! Gee.
If it makes you feel any better, I think a lot of this was mostly coming down to the fact that someone fumbled a shit ton. I think. Yeah, the Bears fumbled twice, and they lost one of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! What's really funny though, Brian Hoyer had a very efficient game. 17 completions, 21 attempts, 239 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jarrell Freeman, 16 tackles. What the fuck? 16.
Meanwhile, it was about the standard pig slot you would expect out of a Giants Cowboys game. You know, just 17-10. Woo! Greg Joseph kicked a field goal. Wow. Ugh.
Oh yeah, something that I noticed about the Patriots team real quick. Both of their quarterback and their running backs are named Dick. We have
man, the double penetration, that's awesome.
Yeah, double penetration. Double penetration versus versus the sushi squad.
Will they squish that fish?
Simply put, no, the double penetration versus I'm going to pleasure myself with this fish.
I'm just thinking of that one TikTok soundbite where it's just that one dude saying fish. Fish.
By the way, this combines for a duo that have scored 2 wins and have lost 30 games all for their respective seasons. Both of these competitors are really strong, but we'll see who comes out on top. And believe it or not, chat, the Miami Dolphins come out on top, and they do it with a fucking last-second touchdown. What the? Do none of these teams want to keep a lead, like, at all? Like, I swear,
What do you expect? What do you expect?
Yeah, these teams are ass. What do you expect?
True. Both quarterbacks combined to throw 4 interceptions in 1 touchdown. This was typical assness, and Ronnie Brown got 82 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Meanwhile, over here, back in time, we go from a team that used to play in the Dome going up against another team that used to play in the Dome. We got St. Louis Rams going up against the Houston Oilers. And it's a pretty easy one for the Oilers, Even though Steven Jackson is very good, he just couldn't. He couldn't cover up for Mark freaking Bulger, going 21 for 36, having 305 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Mark, why are you bulging right now? You threw 2 interceptions.
He's thinking long game.
I see. Up next, we have Frank Gore versus O.J. Simpson. 2 Hall of Fame running backs, but only one of them killed their wife. Who killed their wife?
Frank
We'll
Gore.
find out.
I mean, I don't know. One of their names has Gore in it.
Yeah.
True. Okay. This is another funny game where semi blowout, kind of, not really. No one really busted out besides Brashard Berriman, who had 2 touchdowns, 3 receptions, and 107 yards. Other than that, O.J. Simpson, 18 attempts for 48 yards and 1 touchdown. Chad, he's washed. He's so washed.
What do you get when you cross 2 teams that both have a head coach that are flopping like a fish on their second head coaching tenure? You get the 49ers Saints game, in which, the 49ers win. And we have our first safety!
Ooh!
In case you're wondering how that happened, Ricky Williams, the running back that New Orleans gave up so much for because Mike Ditka was just like, senpai! Well, they were running at their own. They were running it at their own 2. 1st and 10. Ricky Williams lines up to run. He gets the ball, and then he gets stuffed for a loss of 5 yards in the end zone.
5.
How do you get tackled that badly?
Mind you, this is the running back that the New Orleans Saints were just like, yes, give up everything for this guy.
Chad, I have more breaking news. The Cleveland Browns have won a game.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Against the Baltimore Ravens, one of the better teams in our sim. The score 14-13.
Yeah.
After all those years, they
both for
finally got
one,
payback.
both for 1 point losses. That's crazy. Both for 1 point.
It's truly insane. Duke Johnson was player of the game. I don't know fucking how. I mean, he got 2 touchdowns, I guess. Actually, never mind. I do understand why he got 2 touchdowns. Everyone else on this fucking thing sucks. Ed Reed got 2 INTs. Actually, fuck it. Give Ed Reed the goddamn thing.
He didn't win.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, Steven Jackson got player of the game, and he didn't win.
Yeah. This is so fun, man. I love seeing all this dumbass shit. Oh, you want to know the red zone efficiency in total? For both teams, they went 6 and 24 in total for the red zone.
Oh wow, that.
Yeah.
Average rush for a Cleveland Brown running back was 1.8.
Who even was the running back in then?
Isaiah Crowell and Duke Johnson.
I see. No wonder they went 0-16. No wonder.
True.
Guys, chat, we have somebody who just went the hell off in this league. So, in the original version of Tankmno Bowl, we kind of had a bit of a meme about John Kitna, how he had a really good game against the Steelers. Well, it happened again.
Oh no.
Seneca Wallace. He had 19 passing attempts, 12 of them were completed, 196 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Ooh.
Seahawks win
solid.
at 34-17. Seneca Wallace owns your poverty franchise.
Seneca Wallace might just be the GOAT.
You hear that, Luke? One of your players might be the GOAT.
He might be the LVP, least valuable player. You want to know why he's the least valuable? Because he's helping them win too much. Right, but he still did his best to help his team win. Up next, the 2010 Panthers versus the 2018 Cardinals. Oh, this one. Oh no. So guys, Josh Rosen only completed 6 passes.
Ooh.
Off of 22 attempts.
Ooh.
9 mistakes ahead of him, and all of them were forward passes.
This was a field goal kicker's game today. So much that some fuck ass named Mike Goodson won player of the game. He ran 9 attempts, 74 yards and a touchdown is decent, but like, who the fuck is Mike Goodson? Oh, fuck. Yeah. This game combined for a grand total of 176 passing yards. The Cardinals had 5 first downs the entire game.
Guys, you're not going to believe this. We actually have a more exciting Broncos-Colts game than 2022. And Russell Wilson threw a touchdown. He threw 3, actually.
Yay!
One for every delay of game so far.
We even got... At some point, the Broncos were up 20 points, and the Colts knew it was over, so they just brought in Orlovsky to just end it.
Fucking Dan Orlovsky comes in and it's like, please. Please.
And at some point, Mr. Irsay does a line of coke.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck.
This is great.
Who's the Purdue quarterback that they have?
that they just got?
Which one?
No. They had a Purdue quarterback, and he started the vast majority.
In Indianapolis, 2011?
Yeah, it was suck for
Curtis Painter.
Yeah, he was the tank general, remember? He was the tank.
Yeah.
07.
I called it Painter and Curtis Painter.
I think you know maybe that was like the first year, the suck for luck year. That was the of cocaine. Like, intern, I'm in so much pain, and it's like, yeah, bro, let me get you this bite. Like, and then he just started doing lines.
Ooh. So what the fuck? Okay, some fuck ass shit happened in this Falcons Minnesota game. So here's how it goes. First it starts off with a 17-0 lead from Minnesota. Atlanta strikes back with a touchdown of their own and then a field goal. Somewhere along the line, Tommy Kramer got hurt, and some guy named Wade Wilson came in and threw a fucking dart for a touchdown.
Deadpool?
Fucking Wilson.
Deadpool?
Yes,
Deadpool.
That's a Deadpool reference.
It gets better, chat. Julio Jones scores a 40-yard touchdown, 24-17. After that, Ito Smith, remember him? He gets a touchdown to tie it up 24-24, and then someone must have fucked the ball or throw an interception. Yes, they did. Fucking Kramer throws an interception. And Calvin Ridley gets a 73-yard touchdown pass from Matt Ryan. Nothing much happens until the fourth quarter, in which the Minnesota Vikings, with 28 seconds left on the clock, throw a 46-yard pass to Sammy White, and Tommy Kramer's back in the game. It's 31-31. You'll never fucking believe what happens. Time expires, Young Hoku kicks a 20-yarder field goal. So the Vikings gave up a fucking another long drive field goal.
Oh my god. That feels so appropriately Vikings. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Some guy named Brian Hill got a 67-yard touchdown, by the way. Also, Hayden Hurst was on this team, apparently. Fuck.
So Eagles Chiefs, just to you're not gonna believe this, but the Chiefs put belt to ass here.
Ooh, what was the score?
12-33. For some reason, Jamal Charles remembered he was good and had 143 yards on 17 attempts, getting a touchdown out of it. And even Peyton Hillis was involved. Peyton freaking Hillis.
Peyton Hillis, the GOAT. Hillis the Menace. I'm gonna make that work. Hillis the Menace.
Raising Hellas.
Raising Hellas. That sounds like a fucking shitty ABC sitcom. Raising Hellas.
All right.
Starring Nickman.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like something that would be like. It sounds like one of those like shitty like one of those cheap animated shows that Fox would do nowadays.
Yeah. And it has Satan as like a disappointed father or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat, I have some news. The Chargers have won a game. Well, they already won one, but they won another one. 28-20. Ryan Leaf had 3 touchdowns and 1 INT.
Ooh, okay.
Ryan Leaf proving the doubters wrong. The doubters being me. I still have that tweet. I remembered in my head.
Oh yeah, he got cooked by Ryan Leaf. Everyone, he got.
Yes. That was a funny moment in Bears fan history. You know what? I might just have to support I might just have to support Ryan Leaf now, chat.
A Sickle Sledge and Ryan Leaf.
You're just gonna like at him on Twitter, just talking.
At Ryan Leaf. Hey man, what the? I do not sound like that.
No, but you
First off,
we gotta add the.
Anyway,
oh, I see. We need to push people away before we bring them together.
Guys, Davis Mills did that one thing again. He remember the last game of the 2022 season?
Oh.
2 minutes left. They're down 27-24. They don't understand that losing in Tankmno Bowl is good. They don't understand that it's good. They're at their own 31. Davis Mills proceeds to drive down the field.
Hey man, Lovie Smith was pissed off. Lovie Smith.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line. And then Davion Pierce goes in for a touchdown with 25 seconds left.
Oh my god.
And sure enough, Steve Spurrier tries for the end zone, but he just can't make it. He misses Barry Smith.
Oh. Oh god. Fucking hell. So Chad, I don't think the Browns understand the rules of the game. They won again.
What the hell?
28-16 against the Green Bay Packers.
What is going on? What is?
They let Cleveland get the water supply again.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, keep going. I still need to punch in the numbers for this next game. Or are you doing that right now?
I was gonna say I already put in the numbers for Packers Browns. Dolphins Bills is up next.
Oh, I need to put in Dolphins Bills. Yeah, working on that. Seeing if like the oops, that's the 07 Buccaneers. I want the 07 Dolphins. How shitty can we make it? Very shitty.
Oh no.
Guys, the Bills improved on this one. They scored 3 points.
Oh dear.
Oh. What a great thing. What a great group of young fellows. I'm sure all of them don't have any court cases.
Who could?
Well,
Poor
you know what
O.J.
else?
Simpson. His team
You know what
sucks.
else? You know what else OJ doesn't have?
What?
A rushing touchdown this game.
Lol.
Only 60 yards on 14 attempts.
Damn.
This bitch
ass.
He's washed.
He may be washed. But hey, Jim Leipold made a field goal finally.
So Spencer, I have good news. This time
up?
the Vikings do the last second field goal.
Hey, you know what?
They win 26-24 against the Cincinnati Bengals. Unfortunately. Okay, your kicker made fucking 4 field goals, by the way. You won by field goal.
Just a regular JP Romo out there.
True.
It was
and hey, you're still not looking too ass. What the fuck was that?
Did you fall down?
No,
Did you fall?
I edited that.
He's not having
Uh,
a good time.
Guys,
What?
Yeah.
Mr. Ursay snorted the Bolivian marching powder again. They
Oh.
lose 10-45
Oh!
to the
Ooh.
Oilers.
The 73 Oilers. That is gross. Get that shit off the road, dog.
Get that thing off the road, bro. Yeah, Ken Burrow. No, wait, Dan Pastorini, 12 for 21, 326 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Curtis Painter, 12 for 30, 210, no tutties, 1 int.
One
And then
int.
they brought in Dan Orlovsky at the end to clean up.
Again,
I'm
they
noticing a pattern here. I'm noticing.
they're trying their hardest. They're sucking for Luck, but Andrew Luck is not in the simulation. What? They know they lose their best player, right, chat? Are they stupid or something?
Don't we know we're gonna kill them? Don't we know we're gonna?
Oh, up next we have the St. Louis Rams versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Eagles come out on top. 35-24. What the fuck is this shit? So, the Eagles, with 52 seconds left, score the game-winning touchdown. And with 10 seconds left, they score another touchdown. Mind you, both these touchdowns were on offense. So, someone royally fucked up. Also, the St. Louis Rams choked a 24-7 lead.
Oh my.
Wow.
Yeah. Mark Bolger, 12 for 30. 148 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick.
Bro's name is Mark Bolger.
That's insane.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Steelers Patriots, just a boring 28-17 game. Nothing really to see. Just exactly what you would expect from a 28-17 Steelers Patriots game where the Steelers win.
Remember, chat, when in doubt, get that bullshit off the road. Up next, we have the Raiders versus, I believe, the Commanders. So we're gonna get this might be a barn burner, chat. This has the potential to be a barn burner. It was not a barn burner. Actually, no, it was a barn burner. If the barn was if the barn was called FedEx Field and the Raiders set the barn on fire. Somehow, some way, the Raiders won 21-10. It was another basic schlock fest. There was nothing of interest going on.
So, in this game, the Buccaneers blew a 10-point lead to the Jets, and then they were up 17-10, and they were still up, and the game was tied 17-17, and then with 7.5 minutes to go, Steve Spurrier, from his own 26, organizes a drive that lasts about 6 minutes and gets Tampa Bay a touchdown. And the Jets have a minute 28 left to go. And then Sam Darnold just completely forgets how to play the game of football.
Per usual.
I mean, back to what.
But yeah, my
Thank
comments
God for the
about
New
this
York
game.
Jets.
My
Fun fact,
thoughts on this game. Fake news. The Jets won this game by a lot.
Fun fact. When we were when Taegan was chosen, we were tied between this and the Jets led by Rich Kotite. We decided to flip a coin, and this is what we got: the COVID Jets.
True. So I'm getting some word from our weatherman, Nickman. We have there may be a lot of wetness coming through to Jacksonville. This game, the temperature is calling for 85 degrees, heavy precipitation, and heavy wind. Chat, we're gonna this is where we're gonna change the weather just slightly, just to have a little bit of fun. Because we can't just have it always be in sunny 70-degree weather. We gotta get some bullshit in. Holy shit, the monsoon had no impact. The monsoon had no impact. The Jaguars win 31-24. In fact, I think the monsoon made them throw the ball more. Both teams fucking threw the ball over 25 times.
How?
They said, "Fuck this weather." Let me look what the thing says. Heavy rain, wind gust up to 30 miles an hour. At Alltel Stadium in Jacksonville. They just did not care. They came out and was like, "Fuck this shit. We're gonna run our game plan."
It might have made them. They literally had the Weather Channel as their bulletin board material.
They were trying to fight like God. Like they were just trying to fight like the forces of nature. They were just
and they won. They both won. Both had solid games. I mean, obviously the Jags won, but like Mills threw for almost 300 yards. Lawrence threw for 242, and fucking damn near no one ran the ball. They got more first downs throwing the fucking ball than they did fucking running it. They just didn't care.
Guys, you're not going to believe this. Bryce Young actually balled out this game.
Okay.
18 for 25, 234 yards, 3 tutties, no ints.
No ints. What about interceptions?
No interceptions. They beat the Falcons 25-31. Surprisingly, no choke, even though this is a Matt Ryan squad.
Well, chat. I also heard too. There's a lot of rain coming towards Seattle as well. I swear to fucking Christ, if I don't see some funny shit from either one of these squads, I'm going to make the next game hell. We're gonna go heavy rain, heavy wind, and we're gonna go 50 temperature of 50 degrees.
There will be a tornado warning.
I will cast a fucking tsunami upon you if you do not do shit. Alright, let's see. What the fuck? What? Okay, the Seahawks won 48-24. How many fucking... Oh my god, they fucking passed the ball again.
I love how salty
Wait,
getting,
what
dude.
the fuck is this Oh my god, this is being put in the shorts. Chat, there's another funny thing has hit the chat. I am satisfied, by the way.
What happened? What happened?
The Billy Joe.
I have to know. I have to know. If it hadn't been for Billy Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go?
8 for 28. I am satisfied, honestly. Also, Seneca Wallace just did not care about the weather. 17 completions, 25 yards, 176 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an INT. Still a remotely solid day.
Guys, guys, I think this Chargers team might be bad. They lost 30-6.
Damn.
And that was
Ouch.
with good weather. You want to know how many yards the best? Oh wait, that's receiving. You want to know how many yards their best receiver had today?
How many,
17. 17 yards. And their longest
is that
was
good?
Chat, is this good?
Brock, is this good?
Are you okay?
This is just how we work sometimes. Ugh. Alright. Now, I'm going to be a little bit easier. Light precipitation, light wind, 85 for the temperature. And this will be the last one I do for a while. I'm playing God, okay? Let me have my fun.
I'm playing God, okay.
Arizona versus San Francisco. Arizona comes out on top. Josh Rosen wins player of the game. 18 completions, 29 attempts, 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. You know, not awful. I have certainly seen worse.
Guys,
Also, Chandler Jones with 2 sacks on the day.
Chat, I have 3 words for you. Hoyer the Destroyer.
Uh-oh.
17 completions on 24 attempts, 225 yards, 3 tutties. No
okay.
interceptions. Beat the Cowboys 24-6.
Ooh, that Bears defense really showing out right now. Really locking the fuck in, as they say.
Yeah.
Up next, we
we even got a Troy Aikman appearance.
Chet, we have one of the greatest matchups going into this season. The Ravens versus the Lions. Oh right, this is Tankmno Bowl. You don't get that. Eat shit, you fucking loser.
Take that, chocolate.
Fuck. Okay, let's see. I forgot though, because they're not really even that bad. They're just we had to pick something. They're the fucking nepotism hire of this thing. We had to put them there because if we didn't, because
their dad would be upset.
Yeah, and it's like we don't want to
Unless
have to deal with.
we could pick from like the early like the first Browns. We could do that.
That's not fun.
True. Plus, it'd be weird having Cleveland go up against Cleveland. But the 0-16 Lions versus the 5-11 Ravens. Do they understand the assignment? The Ravens didn't. Steve McNair, 20 completions, 28 attempts, 208 yards, and 4 tutties. Meanwhile, Dan Orlovsky was so bad, John Kitna was thrown in.
Guys,
the score 31-16.
Here's the game we're really all excited for: Chiefs Giants. Aren't we so excited for that to be a primetime matchup? Yeah, Chiefs win 38-24, and that's with the Chiefs having to start something called a Ricky Stanzi, which I thought was unironically Ricky Stibnicki when I first saw that.
Anywho,
pretty much the only good thing that the Giants had going for them was Malik Neighbors, who had a 158-yard game. But that's it.
Man, it's like real life. Like
real. Man, this is so accurate, man. Like I can't believe they even got that down. Anywho, chat, we have our first unction battle between the 1984 Minnesota Vikings and the 1969 Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wait, no, I thought. Oh, right. Sorry, I got confused.
Sorry, you mean? Sorry. Because you're
I'm not that
Minnesotan.
far. I'm not that far north, you chucklehead.
Also, chat, remember, this game is not being played in America. Why the fuck can I play this game in goddamn Germany? Fuck this shit. I guess the Steelers get a pseudo home game. The Steelers took advantage of home field. 38-19. Roy Jefferson was the player of the game. He had one run for 66 yards and a touchdown, and he had 4 receptions for 27 yards and a touchdown. Get these unks out of here. They need their sleeping medication.
Well, the Cardinals almost had a comeback. They almost came back from a 31-16 deficit. It would have been cool, but unfortunately they brought out Mike Glennon too late.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
we did see some Mike Glennon action. He went 3 for 4, 77 yards, and got a touchdown. Ooh. But hey,
Chat,
the Seahawks win.
We have another unction battle between the 71 Bills and 99 Saints.
See, I keep getting all these nephew matches.
Insane. All right, let's see. Can the Billy Joe Show overcome Glove Man?
The Billy Joe Show. That's crazy. That's awesome.
Reminds me of that Family Guy
The
thing where it's
the Billy Joe Show does not come out on top, sadly.
They finally. I'm surprised they won a game after that. All that.
O.J. Simpson had his first decent game. 18 attempts, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. And Dennis Shaw, 15 completions, 27 yards, 27 attempts, 264 yards, and 3 touchdowns to 1 INT. Yeah, that was another generic schlock fest.
We got another Zoomer Bowl, folks. We got the Commanders, we got the Falcons, we got Sam Howell actually doing stuff, and somehow winning despite Matt Ryan looking better.
Matt Ryan looking better? Never.
Yeah. I mean, that dude just looks like one of them grasshoppers from A Bug's Life.
Yeah, but he looks better than Sam Howell, to be fair.
True. I find it so funny that we're having to compare these quarterbacks like on a logistical level. Like, man, is the Billy Joe Show like really that legit? Like, are they just like hype or something? And then we look at Seneca Wallace and it's
like, you think this you think of this alternate universe like Skip and Shannon are just like talking about like how like Deshaun Kaiser's like role thing is sustainable. Like
guys, speaking of, tune in after whatever Taegan talks about, because yes, I got that game.
Well, the Carolina Panthers beat the New England Patriots. It was 30-14. Not much really happened. It was a game where nothing really funny happened. Oh no, D'Angelo Williams got 3 touchdowns, I guess. So like that's cool. If you shoutouts to that to the biggest D'Angelo Williams fan out there. I know you're popping off so hard right now.
Guys,
yeah.
Would you believe me if I told you the Lions blew a 13-point lead?
Wow.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, I would be because they're holding a lead for.
Yeah, despite the fact that despite the fact that Deshaun Kaiser shit himself on the field, they still walk away with the win 24-23 because of a really good ground game.
Up next,
Isaiah Crowell.
How bad was Kaiser? How bad was
9 for 16, 103 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. That
I can't stop shitting.
I can't stop shitting. Speaking of which, we have the battle of the Unks again. The 68 Eagles versus the winless 76 Buccaneers. And the team that comes out on top is the Buccaneers. Holy shit, they damn near shut them out. Okay, we have our first truly ass performance from Norm Sneed. 10 completions, 19 attempts, 79 yards, 2 interceptions.
Ooh.
That is some putrid ass. You know what, Sneed? You might be good. You might be good. You might be that guy.
You're not that guy.
Trust me, pal. I know that guy, and you're not that guy.
Meanwhile, the Chargers just put belt to ass again. This time against the New York Giants. Except, yeah, surprise, surprise, Malik Neighbors is the only thing keeping that team relevant. Where have I heard that before?
I think I'll do this again.
Jarvis, put that.
Jarvis, draw me like one of your French girls.
Jarvis, jork it a little.
Jarvis, remove their legs.
Jarvis, give Curtis Painter the power. Jarvis did not give Curtis Painter the power. I mean, he had a decent game. 75% completion, 12 completion, 16 attempts, 190 yards and a touchdown. This was just a game. This was a game that happened. It was played. Everyone was like, "All right, you." Came down to a last-second field goal from Josh Brown, and the St. Louis Rams pick up the W in a 20-23 win.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got the Houston Oilers and the Houston Texans. But who's the home team?
Ooh.
Yeah. So Kaimi Fairbairn gets a 52-yard field goal.
Oh my God! Is he doing it again
in the third quarter? And then the Houston Texans were just like, you know what? What if we just don't score again?
Oh dear.
And then in the fourth quarter, the Oilers just scored 12 unanswered. One of them being a safety, which they got because Dameon Pierce, at his own one, got caught right behind the line of scrimmage. Like, literally right behind it by a toe.
Damn. It's just fucking it's that one fucking thing. Isaiah Likely, he got Isaiah Likely, which was like Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Oh man, I forgot Durant and his whole foot situation in Brooklyn.
Yeah, the promise.
Wear smaller shoes.
Yeah, still issue. I would just say if the Texans had won this game, maybe they would have burned Bud Adams at the stake.
Ooh. I will say this though. I think the Chiefs might be too powerful, chat. Their quarterback's too ass. 7 completions, 19 attempts, 72 yards and a pick. Get
Guys.
get this shit off the field. Stop. Play better.
Chat. We got two teams. They're having a bulky off.
Oh no.
And the Jaguars just absolutely spank the 49ers. Trevor Lawrence has the game of his life. 16 for 25, 297 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
That's a lot of praise for. That's a lot of praise for a guy who threw fucking how many interceptions? 5 a game ago.
I mean, Kaepernick didn't even throw for 100.
Yeah, but how many kicks has Scopey made lately?
Ooh.
Oh, this isn't Goby's
It's
team.
Matthew Wright.
This is Phil Dawson.
I thought you were talking about kickers for some reason.
Of course I'm talking about kickers. It's the 2021 Jaguars.
Oh yeah, Matthew Wright is here. He went for a perfect 3 for 3. Presumably because
Hey fucker, make your kicks. Hey.
Yeah. I'm the head ball coach. I do what I want.
Make your kicks, yeah.
Well, chat, 89 Cowboys versus the 05 Packers. It's Cowboys week in Green Bay. And you know what they say? Oh my god. Fucking the Packers did it again. They won off a last a 2-minute warning field goal. Can we stop? Can we stop this, please?
Woo! That's peak Packers football, baby.
That's L Packers football. 22-21 Cowboys lose.
They don't know there's 20 minutes, there's 2 minutes left in the game.
Stop being... Come on, man. You gotta let field goals in Green Bay go. It's been almost a year.
No. Kiss my ass.
Yes.
It has not been almost a year. It has not been.
Anyway, we got... Oh wait, that's the 2013 Raiders. I'm looking for the 2014 Raiders. The
I'm
one
looking
that
for
had
the funny Broncos.
Derek Carr and the... Yeah, that's more like it. Where the Bears only... They win by a field goal. A field goal a field goal they kicked all the way back in like the back in
Fourth and Narnia.
They kicked all the way back in the first quarter. That's the field goal they won on.
Wait, it was 3-0?
No, it was 16-13, but
Oh, I thought it was like I thought it was 3-0 for a second. I was like, how ass was this game?
No, surprisingly, Jordan Howard, Kanye's favorite player, by the way.
Oh God.
We gotta call him J How, cause J How he do that.
God. I miss when he was silly and not a Nazi.
But yeah, 16-13, kind of a boring game. I think Derek Carr did a thing.
Chet, you know what you gotta be? You gotta be unlimited. You know what you gotta be? You gotta be unlimited. You want to know how many interceptions you gotta throw? Unlimited.
How many?
He threw 2. He 13 completions, 24 attempts, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 INTs. He still got bitched on by Andy Dalton though. 38-16. 38-16, and the fucking Bengals kept on running up the score. Joe Mixon had 3 touchdowns in 140 yards.
Well, the entire Dolphins got bitched on this game. 47-13. I'm not making this up. wish I was making this up.
Ooh.
But the Darnold that came out, not Sam. The Darnold. he had a terrific game, folks. 14 for 23, 203 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Cleo can frankly suck a lemon. because we had 4 running backs who had a touchdown. Frank Gore had 2 even. Yeah. That's why he got player of the game.
Ooh.
Speaking
of players of the game, Deshaun Kaiser.
Oh my god.
I haven't even simmed the game yet. If Deshaun Kaiser won player of the game, that'd be really funny. Oh no, it was Isaiah Corral.
Dude, how do we keep getting all these Vikings games?
Fucking 27-14, Cleveland comes out on top. I don't think Cleveland knows you have to lose to win.
How does this keep happening to the Vikings, man?
Just keeps on. Just Skull Baby or something like that. I don't know. I didn't write the book.
Oh, brother, we got another one of these kinds of games from the fucking bowl, dude.
Ooh.
Oh my god! Apparently, Kaepernick sucked so bad they brought in Blaine Gabbert to try and win this.
Blaine, salvage this.
Oh wait, I think that it was the other way around. No, wait, where did Blaine Gabbert come in?
Blaine Gabbert just randomly told Kaepernick to sit on the guideline. I got this. Throws a touchdown, gets back on the bench. Try me, pussy. I can just see the fucking vision now. Fucking the game's just started. Blaine Gabbert, who just doesn't really give a fuck, goes up to Kaepernick and he's like, "I see you take them knees, huh?" Well. Now watch what some real American pride does. He goes out, throws a touchdown. He goes back to this fucking sideline, and he just fucking. He fucking.
Oh, I found it. You want to know what he did?
What?
He drove the team down to kick a field goal. It wasn't even.
He's like. He held the nah. He held the like the football, and he kneed holding the football. He's like, knee on this fucker. You could never knee in a game. Eat my ass. Oh my god, that happened, chat. That happened actually.
They have security footage of this happening at the Edward Jones Dome.
Exactly. Unfortunately, the Edward Jones Dome blew up.
Yeah, what
doesn't
the
exist anymore.
What the Battlehawks are playing in is actually a hologram.
Exactly. That's what we've been saying. Up next, we have Daniel Jones versus the Billy Joe Show. Chad, Billy Joe and his show comes out on top. He actually throws 13 completions, 17 attempts, 193 yards, and 3 touchdowns. This is what they needed to turn this season around. For the Giants, I mean. For the fucking Saints, this was horrible. Terrible outcome.
Guys, the Colts, they had it in the bag. Vinatieri scored with a 38-yarder to put them ahead 10-16. But then Mr. Irsay found his Bolivian marching powder, and then the defense decided to do absolutely nothing.
Mr. Irsay, sir, you know we're supposed to win these games, right?
Oh God, yes.
And then Derek
Why
Carr.
are we
just
so bad at winning these, Mr. Earthay?
Give me more of that. I need more.
Yeah,
Mr.
basically,
Earthay,
You're scaring me. I didn't tell you to stop, boy. Give me more of that disco dust. Oh yeah.
this is turning into a Saw movie.
but yeah, even with the help of Maurice Jones-Drew in 2014, they got 2014 Maurice Jones-Drew out here catching stuff. And then with 1 second left on 3rd and 10 at the 25, Derek Carr, probably scrambling for his life, finds Andre Holmes in the end zone for a touchdown and kick an extra point to win an improbable game 17-16.
Oh my god. Chat, I think Russell Wilson heard me. He threw 5 TDs.
Gotta keep those interceptions on.
Completions 19, attempts 25, yards 250. The Broncos won 45-13 against the Eagles.
Guys, I think we need to put on the back.
Oh no, what happened to the Cowboys?
No, I'm saying the Eagles.
Yeah, their old bones aren't used to this.
I think I heard their knees clatter from the locker room.
Ugh. It's like the fucking Minecraft skeleton sound.
Like it's like the animation of like no,
Guys.
not
Like
the
that?
sound effect, like the actual Lego piece.
I see.
Guys,
I can't do that sound.
The Darnold triumphs again on a last-second touchdown.
Oh my fucking god. He can't keep getting away with it! Holy fucking
We got a
shit!
terrific quarterback, don't we, folks?
Chat. I think Kaimi Fairbairn is our Chris Paul of this. Because he made a big 3 down 35-0. Kaimi Fairbairn from 41 yards deep. Bang! To reduce the lead to 32. The Ravens win 42-3.
That's gotta hurt. That's sports! That's sports!
Fucking hell, they fucking swirlied their ass.
Anyway. Yep. Dolphins-Panthers, that game existed. We got to see Jesse Chapman. Apparently had a good game. He wasn't even the best rusher. He had 2 touchdowns, though. Coach walked up to him and said, Jesse, we gotta score.
Ayo, Mr. White, we need to lose this so, like, we become champions. Jesse, cook my fucking meth, Jesse. Up next, we have the winless Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Seattle Seahawks of 08.
You make it
God,
sound so sophisticated when you say that.
The Seahawks get the win here. Seneca Wallace is continuing to just play decently. I think Seneca Wallace is too good. We might have to nerf him.
Guys, he's just Brock Purdy, but like earlier. Oh. So remember when the Texans quit scoring?
Yeah.
The Oilers decided to, were so inspired they did that for the whole game, and then they got blanked out 35-0 against the Cardinals,
Oh
Damn.
wow.
including
Jeez,
a pick six. A pick six.
You're letting fucking Sam Howell, not Sam Howell. You're letting fucking Josh Rosen do that to you. You deserve to be bitched on forever.
Yeah, that does in fact include a 29-yard pick six from Trey Boston.
Chosen Rosen.
Chosen Rosen.
And fun fact, one of those times they actually missed the extra point, so they got 35 points in a really weird and funny way.
Is that Scorigami?
I have no clue. Spencer will take a look. I'm doing mine next, and the fucking dick all happened.
Yep.
Ryan Leaf is just meddling and just being okay. He won the game once more. But Sam Howell won player of the game, I guess. He got 3 touchdowns, one on the run. What the fuck? How the fuck did they?
Don't forget to color the Buccaneers Seahawks game.
Oh right, yeah. Fucking Seahawks. You're a loser. You're a loser. Are you feeling sorry for yourself?
Oh!
What happened?
Oh, we got a good one.
Andy Dalton is a god.
Oh no.
21 completions off
What?
30 attempts. 345 yards. 6 touchdowns. 1 interception.
Jeez. What was this fucking score?
55-20.
Ooh.
Man, that is vintage. Vintage Dalton.
Vintage Dalton. Too bad he has a Zach Taylor instead of
he was
Vance Joseph. Fucking. Am I thinking of Marvin Lewis?
I mean, both of them. I mean, you got 6 one way, half a dozen the other, if you ask me. But yeah, Andy Dalton was playing like it was fucking 1 in the afternoon in his prime.
Ooh. We have another interesting game here. The Kansas City Chiefs lose once more as the Jacksonville Jaguars pick up the W 27-20. And they win off a last-second Carlos Hyde touchdown. Because why not? Carlos Hyde said, "Call my number, coach," and he went in.
Oh, they were so close! The Bills were so close to winning! It was a dogfight, too! Oh, it went into overtime and everything.
What are you rooting for? OJ Simpson? Huh?
Look.
OJ Simpson actually got double-digit yards. Got triple-digit yards. No touchdowns, though.
Yeah, those are only reserved for people who don't murder.
Yep. 34-31 OT. And we're just gonna put like this and like this. And just like in reality, the Bills got bitched on by the Patriots.
Right, but That's, like you said, that's reality. Up next, we have a sneaky good game. The 22 Broncos versus the COVID Jets. This game, it was more Colts. It was more Colts Broncos than anything else.
Oh God.
Russell Wilson had a mid game, 12 completions, 24 attempts, 175 yards, and a touchdown. Sam Darnold had 17 completions, 31 attempts, 250 yards, and a touchdown. A lot of evenness going around. There's a lot of even.
Guys, we have another overtime game. This time between the old ass Eagles and the right now Giants. Yeah. And it's Sam Baker's crusty ass with 53 seconds left in overtime to get the win from 37 yards out. Yeah. That isn't to say anything bad about Norm Snead. He got 4 touchdowns on the day. Good for him.
Personally, I would have done 5. He's dog shit, honestly. I could have gotten more.
Well, you see, I wouldn't have done this. You see,
simply
put,
I'm
I would have never gotten lupus.
Simply put, I understand that I need the mouse bites to live.
You are a white man.
This vexes me.
Anywho, Chargers Dolphins. Oh my god. Oh my god, we have pure ass. 14-0.
14-0.
Oh god, this looks shit, dude. All the kickers missed all their field goals.
Oh.
Fucking, oh my god. Curtis Conaway got 2 touchdown passes. Ryan Leaf had a solid day. 15 completions, 25 attempts, 170 yards, and 2 touchdowns. What the fucking 14-0. Fucking damn. Both of these teams were playing in mud or some shit. This shit was bad, but we get another blowout on the list.
Cardinals Colts. Indianapolis finally won something. Yeehaw. Rosen looked pretty good and somehow lost. Lol. Don't forget the color Broncos Jets.
Don't your dad.
Yeah, what about him? He's a nice person.
He's a good guy. I couldn't come up with anything. Your father's a good man.
Yeah, he's helping me pack and stuff, and he's giving me some of that tough love.
I see.
Oh, okay, you go ahead and talk about 49ers Chargers Dolphins. Oh wait, you go ahead and talk about 49ers Buccaneers. Yeah.
No, you have Brown Steelers.
Oh yeah, the Steelers won 20. They put up 21 points, but Cleveland, they got the last laugh. They got the last score. They scored that safety with pride. They made it all the way to the 2, and first and goal. They couldn't score. And then,
We're never gonna score.
Safety. That'll show them.
Fucking 43-17 in San Francisco's favor. Fucking okay, guys. You can stop being good now. The Buccaneers get it. Ooh, we have our first ever matchup with a little bit of beef behind, with a little bit of rivalry behind it. Not really. We have the oh wait, no, Cowboys Panthers are. Oh no, I am next. My bad. Fuck. We get Jaguars Seahawks. Who's excited for some Jaguars football?
Thanks for sticking around so long, K-Man.
I'll stay for the matchup.
We'll probably finish after week 6, just because we're almost finished with it anyway. So we're not doing this for like 30 hours.
And then I'll tally it up so we can continue from another point.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do this. We'll definitely be doing this another day, but it'll probably be a more of a thing that we work on in the meantime. Fucking why is it so hard to remember the 08 Seahawks? I am fucking stupid. Once again, we're gonna have some fun with this. And the Seahawks come out on top 21-20.
Oh.
Not a lot of funniness really happened this game. Oh, never mind. There was something funny. Fucking the Jaguars had 31 rushes for 78 yards as a team. That's pretty bad.
Hey, Taegan.
Yeah.
You remember Matt Moore?
Oh boy.
Well, he actually had a pretty decent game. 12 for 25, 174, 2 tutties. Which you might say that's actually kind of a shit game. Why did you say it was good? Well, because between Steve Walsh and Troy Aikman, they couldn't get a touchdown.
Ugh.
They had 4 interceptions between the two of them, though. So there's that.
That's pretty bad. Have they learned to blow on the disc and put it back in? Maybe that'll fix their problem.
I told them to try turning it off and on again. That seems they didn't listen to that.
Sometimes it happens. Well, up next we have the 73 Oilers versus the Oakland Raiders.
Wow. Those are some teams.
Yeah, those are some teams of all time. And, oh my god. Raiders blow them out 47-7. The last touchdown of the game comes from fucking Fred Willis from Dickey. Lynn Dickey? Who the fuck's Lynn Dickey?
That name
Dan
sounds
Pastorini was so bad. 7 completions, 23 yards, 23 attempts, 51 yards, and 2 INTs.
Oh yeah, Lynn Dickey played for some of those bad Packers teams.
Yeah. Oh, chat. There's a new Chris Paul hits a big 3, and their name is Lynn Dickey.
He might have coached for him too.
Lynn Dickey with a 13-yard pass. Bang! Anywho, Derek Carr got 3 touchdowns.
I fully went into this expecting the Baltimore Ravens to completely blow out the St. Louis Rams. But, that's just the power of the simulator, because it was a total trap game, and the Ravens just completely fell for it.
Oh my god.
And they lose 26-14. For the record, Steve McNair only had 90 yards on the game.
I feel like if there was ever
Yeah. I mean, every time I think of like Ravens Bears, Like, the Bears constantly always have the Ravens' number for some reason. Like, because I remember the 2021 game when we started Andy fucking Dalton against the Ravens, and they barely beat us. And they were starting Lamar Jackson, too.
But yeah, this was Mark Bulger versus Steve McNair. McNair went 9 for 24, 90 yards, 1 touchdown.
I just noticed that the Patriots have a player called Hartley Dykes. I don't think that's kosher, Chad. Anywho, Tommy Hodson versus the Billy Joe Show. The Billy Joe Show gets derailed again. They got hooked on phonics. Tommy Hodson though, 18 attempts. 18 completions, 23 attempts, 220 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Meanwhile, the Billy Joe Show, 9 completions, 21 attempts, 141 yards, 1 touchdowns, and 2 INTs. But hey, Ricky Williams had a good game, though.
Guys, I think that the CTE is getting to Brett. I think he thinks this is supposed to be real football. I think he thinks this is supposed to be real football. So he keeps winning. So like, yeah, I think Favre's brain is just mush at this point. So the Packers win 13-26. No, Brett, lose the other way. What are you doing?
No, the other way. Tank the other way.
Yes, the devil on his shoulder is telling him. It's talking to him.
He's telling me it would be so fun. It'd piss off so many people, though. No, they wanted to lose, but it would piss off so many people. Well, up next we have the Buffalo Bills versus the Atlanta Falcons. We have a bit of a this looked like a little bit of a fun game. Dennis Shaw, 15 completions with 30 attempts, 313 yards, 4 touchdowns, and an INT. Matt Ryan, 22 completions, 29 attempts, 315 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an INT. Brian Hill with 2 touchdowns for the Falcons, and that helps them win against not Calvin Ridley, against the Buffalo Bills, which O.J. Simpson, 17 attempts, 83 yards, 1 touchdown. I swear I've seen that stat line for like the 3rd fucking time.
Wait, O.J. Simpson got a touchdown?
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't kill anyone that day.
So I guess in this game for the Chiefs, every single running back was just like, oh, wait a second, I'm him. Because Jamal Charles got a 7-yard passing touchdown and a 2-yard running touchdown. Dexter McCluster, 70-yard run touchdown. Peyton Hillis, 11-yard run touchdown. Sean Drawn, which is something I've just been informed is a real thing. 1-yard run touchdown. Cyrus Gray, 1-yard run touchdown. All that combines for a 20-48 victory for the Chiefs over the Lions.
They really distributed the wealth over there. That's crazy.
That's insane. Running back you. Now Spencer has one more. I'm gonna go and look at. What the fuck?
Oh. Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
All right. It's Bears Commanders. Watch out, everybody. We might get a Taegan crash out here. Yeah, they win 45-21. Wasn't even close. Wasn't even
What
close.
What was the score?
45-21.
I'm so fine with that, honestly.
Jordan Howard had an insane game. One 55-yard passing touchdown from Hoyer, and then 3 more on the ground.
Ooh. I'll take that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Commanders, Curtis Samuel was good. He had 2 touchdowns in the air, but it just wasn't enough because the Bears were just waking up and being like, "We did it! We fucking made it!
God damn it! We made it! We fucking made it!" I don't know how.
Fan base still arguing. Back. Yeah, they're still arguing about that.
We still don't know.
It should have
Most
been
of-
Justin Fields. No, it's Caleb Williams. He's our guy. The fact that that's still so true about the Bears fan base here, I mean, I would have
We
just
still
A lot
don't
of our
know.
dad.
uploaded that video because it's still
It's evergreen.
A lot of us died during that civil war between Caleb Williams and Justin Fields.
it's still happening. Like that's the funny part about it. That I like laughed at it because I was like, oh my god, it's in the Bears fandom. There's still a divide of who should be starting quarterback. It's
So, where are we recording the win-loss record for each team?
I'm not even gonna lie, that wasn't even crossing my mind. I completely forgot. I'm looking at some of the stuff right now. I'll just so far I'm just going off based what I see. Currently, I think I'm looking at all the green there is.
that sounds like after the document us right every
I
Yeah.
wait, I think are they? Oh, oh, no. So I just now know. Damn. I was gonna say, the Colts, were, winless until this week. So the Colts are 5-1. I know that for sure.
well, that sounds like a task you get right out.
It almost feels like you're trying to say something to the fine audience we're
I said
building here.
Oh, right, yeah. Because then we'll just do the playoffs, and then we'll go through game by play by play for the playoffs. Since it's
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I was gonna lead you to signing off.
Anyways, thank you guys for coming out tonight. Liked it, hit the like button, up a channel, and until then, who's gonna win the shit? Who's gonna win the shit off? Who's gonna win the Tankmno Bowl? What's gonna happen? I don't know. All I know is I'm making progress. Bye. The fuck is
Bye.
over there?